Hello students. Today we will start with acid, bases and salt as electrolytes. Like if we talk about acid, bases and salts, these in their aqueous or in their molten state they can be used as an electrolyte because in them free mobile electrons are ions are present which are responsible for the conduction of electricity. Now see, strong or weak electrolyte, it depends upon the degree of dissociation. More the degree of dissociation, more will be the conduction of electricity. So if we talk about strong and weak electrolytes, strong electrolytes are those which will be completely dissociated into their ions to give ions only, and they'll conduct more electricity. And if we talk about weak electrolytes, they are partially dissociated, and in weak electrolytes ions as well as molecules are present, so they will conduct lesser electricity as compared to strong electrolyte. So here some strong and weak electrolytes are present, like acids acids weak strong which can be used as strong electrolytes are HCl, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, and weak acids are acetic, formic and carbonic acid. This we know, it's simple. Like strong electrolytes and bases, if we talk about KOH, NaOH and LiOH, lithium hydroxide, and weak electrolytes are calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide. If salts we talk about, like lead bromide, copper chloride, silver nitrate, all these are strong electrolytes. And sodium carbonate, potassium bicarbonate, lead acetate, these are weak electrolytes. Okay, because weak electrolytes they contain ions as well as molecules, so lesser electricity will be conducted, and these are strong because they contain ions only, that's why they'll conduct more electricity. Now electrochemical series, it is very important, go through it very carefully. Like depending on the ease with which the metal lose their electrons, जितनी आसानी से metals are losing their electrons and they form ions, they are arranged in a series known as metal activity series or electrochemical series. Okay, read it very carefully. The arrangement is so done that the elements that ionize most readily, the ion which ionize most readily means K, it will readily dissociate, readily lose its electron and will get converted to K plus. But what is given here in the bracket C, discharged with great difficulty. Discharged with great difficulty means those who will lose, those metals which will lose their electrons easily, they will discharge at the cathode with difficulty. It means okay, we'll just see here, just read it first. They are placed at the top of the series and the other elements are in the descending order. See, those elements which will lose their electrons easily, they are present on the top of the series, and then those which can lose their electrons with difficulty, they are present here. So this is the order in which metals are arranged. Those metals which can lose their electrons easily, they are placed here, and then there is the descending order of the metals, and these metals they will lose their electrons with difficulty. Okay, but opposite to this, what will happen? See here, metals lose electrons most easily, means they can be changed into positive ions, and they are present at the top of the series. But what is here? See this point carefully. Positive ions, cations formed are discharged at cathode. These positive ions they will be discharged at the negative electrode, that is cathode, with most difficulty. Those ions which are present on the top, they will be discharged at cathode with difficulty. Yes, they will lose their electrons easily, but when it comes to gain electron, they will gain electron with difficulty. Okay, but if we talk about lower end of the series here, these metals will lose their electron with difficulty. See, they can lose their electrons easily, but those which are present here at the bottom, they will lose their electrons with difficulty, but they are discharged at the cathode most readily. So if suppose two salts are there, first one is K2SO4 and the second one is this Ag2SO4, suppose, it means two ions are there in the solution, K and Ag, K plus and Ag plus. So which will be discharged at the cathode easily? There will be fight between K plus and Ag plus, and which of these will win? Yes, Ag plus will win because it can be discharged at cathode more easily as compared to K plus. The elements which are present lower in the series, the metal which are present lower in the series, they can be reduced at the cathode easily, and those which are present here at the top, they cannot be reduced at the cathode easily. Okay, see, discharge with most difficulty which are present here, and these one, they are discharged most easily. Positive ion discharge at cathode by gain of electron. We know that positive ions will move towards the cathode, and they will gain electron and they will change into metal atom. Yes, the tendency of the cation to get reduced at the cathode increases on descending in the electrochemical series. As we will move down in the electrochemical series, the tendency to get discharged at cathode, it increases. Okay, now here, if we talk about anions, it was about cations. If we talk about anions, anions will be discharged with more difficulty, like sulfate and nitrate. All these will be discharged with difficulty. Negative ions, they are discharged at anode by loss of electron, and tendency of the anion get oxidized at the anode increases on descending the electrochemical series. This also you have to learn. The one which is present here, it means if there will be fight between hydroxide and sulfate or hydroxide and bromide, every time hydroxide will win and it will be collected to at the anode. So this is very important electrochemical series. Go through it very carefully, and then we will study about the factors affecting selective discharge in our next video. Thank you.